Middle age is a special threshold in each person's life. From around the age of 40 to 60, we begin to clearly feel profound changes in both the body and the mind. One of the biggest and most impactful changes is the fluctuation of hormones, the invisible messengers that greatly determine health, emotions, energy, and the quality of daily life. You may have heard a lot about the discomforts caused by hormonal changes: restless sleep, unexplained weight gain, mood swings, sometimes feelings of fatigue, lack of concentration, or even new health symptoms appearing. Whether male or female, these changes are an inevitable part of the natural aging process. But the important thing is, hormonal changes are not a death sentence for your health or happiness. They can definitely be identified, controlled, and managed if we clearly understand the causes, signs, and apply appropriate strategies to adapt. So, how do hormonal changes occur during middle age? Hormones are signaling molecules produced by the body's endocrine glands. They control a wide range of important processes, from energy metabolism, emotion regulation, sleep, reproduction, to maintaining the health of bones, muscles, skin, and hair. When entering middle age, hormone production gradually decreases in both men and women, but the types of hormones and the rate of change differ. In women, the most significant decline is in estrogen and progesterone, two key hormones for reproductive health and femininity. This change usually becomes pronounced during the perimenopausal and menopausal stages. The menstrual cycle becomes irregular, possibly shortening or lengthening, until it stops completely. The decrease in estrogen leads to a series of symptoms: hot flashes, night sweats, vaginal dryness, insomnia, weight gain, mood changes. In men, the process of andropause occurs more quietly, but is no less impactful. Testosterone, the hormone that determines sexual health, muscle strength, mood, and masculine confidence, begins to decline. As a result, men may experience reduced libido, prolonged fatigue, loss of muscle mass, increased belly fat, slower hair and beard growth, and mood swings. The cause of these changes mainly comes from the natural aging process. Endocrine glands, such as the ovaries, testes, pituitary gland, etc., gradually become less active over time. In addition, genetic factors also play an important role. The timing and degree of hormonal changes vary from person to person, depending on the family's inherited genes. Prolonged stress is a strong factor promoting hormonal disorders, as stress affects the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis in the body. Diet, sedentary lifestyle, irregular sleep habits, as well as chronic diseases such as diabetes, thyroid disorders, and obesity can all accelerate the process of hormonal imbalance. When hormones change, the body and mind begin to send out distress signals. In women, common signs include irregular menstruation, hot flashes, night sweats, insomnia, vaginal dryness, decreased libido, increased abdominal weight, moodiness, sadness, or anxiety. In men, symptoms include decreased libido, reduced physiological performance, prolonged unexplained fatigue, decreased muscle mass, increased belly fat, slower hair and beard growth, reduced physical strength, and mood changes. These changes do not just stop at temporary discomfort, but also profoundly affect overall health. When estrogen and testosterone decrease, the risk of cardiovascular diseases increases due to higher levels of bad cholesterol. Bones also lose minerals rapidly, leading to a higher risk of osteoporosis and fractures, especially in postmenopausal women. Body metabolism changes. Visceral fat increases, raising the risk of type 2 diabetes. Muscle mass decreases, strength diminishes, skin becomes thinner and more prone to wrinkles, and hair falls out more. Not only the physical body, but mental health is also directly affected by hormonal changes. The hormones serotonin and dopamine, two happiness neurotransmitters in the brain, are impacted, making us prone to anxiety, depression, loss of concentration, and memory difficulties, also known as brain fog. Changes in appearance and health can also cause many people to lose confidence, with their self-image shaken, especially when facing societal standards regarding age and looks. However, facing these changes does not mean accepting defeat. There are many simple, practical strategies you can apply to take control of the situation, improve your quality of life, and maintain both physical and mental health. The first strategy is to adjust the diet. Build a menu focused on green vegetables and fresh fruits, rich sources of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help reduce inflammation, boost immunity, and support the function of endocrine glands. Supplement with high-quality protein from fish, lean meat, eggs, beans, and nuts to maintain muscle mass and strength, an important factor in combating the aging process. Don't forget to include healthy fats such as olive oil, avocado, walnuts, and fatty fish rich in omega-3 to protect the cardiovascular system and nourish the brain. Limit refined sugar and processed foods to stabilize blood sugar, reduce the risk of weight gain and metabolic diseases. Especially, pay attention to supplementing calcium and vitamin D, the golden duo for bone and joint health, preventing osteoporosis. In addition, maintaining a regular exercise routine is an important key to balancing hormones and enhancing health. Cardio exercises such as brisk walking, swimming, and cycling help keep the cardiovascular system healthy and reduce the risk of diseases. Strength training, like light weightlifting and resistance exercises, helps maintain muscle mass, boost metabolism, and support bones and joints. Yoga or Pilates not only improve body flexibility, but also reduce stress and balance emotions. Very useful when hormones fluctuate. Stress management is an indispensable factor. Take time each day to practice meditation and deep breathing to help your body and mind relax, reducing the impact of stress on the endocrine system. Proactively reduce excessive workload, arrange your time reasonably, and avoid prolonged pressure. Participating in social activities and maintaining positive relationships will help you feel happier and more balanced. Quality sleep is the foundation for recovery and hormone balance. Aim to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night and try to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Avoid consuming caffeine and using electronic devices before bedtime to prevent interference with melatonin production, the hormone that regulates sleep. Keep the bedroom quiet, cool, and create a comfortable and safe environment. In addition to natural measures, medical support is also very important in some cases. Hormone replacement therapy, HRT for menopausal women, can help reduce uncomfortable symptoms such as hot flashes, insomnia, and vaginal dryness, but it needs to be prescribed and monitored by a specialist doctor. For men with testosterone deficiency, testosterone replacement therapy also requires careful consultation to ensure effectiveness and safety. Some herbs, such as ginseng, soy germ, evening primrose oil, have been proven to alleviate symptoms but should be used under expert guidance. Regular health checkups help to detect risks early, screening for osteoporosis, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, thyroid disorders. From there, you will have a personalized care plan suitable for each individual circumstance and need. In addition to all the above measures, maintain a positive, proactive, and flexible attitude towards life. Be aware that hormonal changes are a natural phase, not a disease. Accepting, understanding, and actively adjusting will help you overcome difficulties and eliminate feelings of anxiety or confusion. Don't hesitate to share and talk with doctors, experts, or people in similar situations to receive useful advice that suits you. Maintaining personal hobbies, reading, listening to music, painting, exercising, gardening, is a great way to keep a cheerful spirit, reduce stress, and generate positive energy every day. Social connection, chatting, sharing experiences with friends and family, or joining clubs and support groups will help you feel that you are not alone, and always receive empathy and encouragement. Finally, remember that middle age is not the end of health, happiness, or vitality. This is the time for you to take control of yourself, take good care of your body and mind, and enjoy a new phase with many profound experiences. Hormonal changes are inevitable, but if you combine proper nutrition, regular exercise, emotional management, and seek medical support when needed, you can fully maintain both physical and mental health, living a fulfilling and meaningful life. Turn middle age into a dynamic, creative, and vibrant period. That is a gift you can give yourself every day through understanding, proactivity, and love for yourself. Hormonal changes are only part of the journey. You are the one who decides how to live, feel, and enjoy every moment of life.